It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Miami's offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Canes will hustle to the line. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
They get to him as he throws. And the third down pass is incomplete. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. This time they'll go to the running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Canes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. And these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in on the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Reads it, fires complete. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Pulls it in. It's broke. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys in the field.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it near midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Off the RPO complete. There he goes. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He has the first and still on his feet. Tons of room in the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miami! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Got room at the 35. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Here's the handoff. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job of the base defense making a play.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run.
Free up the gut. The 30. Running the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Shakes off the defender. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the option. Now the pitch. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Miami, 42. Syracuse, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running back searching for a hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Runs through a tackle.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes his man miss. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roll. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Duggan. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wide out. Wide open downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Hurricane. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, if you were wondering if this offense was going to be more conservative in the second half after all the success they had in that first period, think again. They waste no... taking a shot on their opening drive early on. They've already scored a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, running back gets the give. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To through the air. It's Abraham. Snags it over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
We've seen this offense click and hum. It's not clicking. And something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception. But they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They go to the ground. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Canes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-lineman and line.
Turning it on. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Grove. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to throw, it's Abraham. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
They're working that left side. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've stalled out a bit in the red zone. Just a couple of field goals on 3 previous trips. Now to get it in on second and goal. Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Back to pass, it's Abraham. Touchdown, Orange! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Ready to fire from the pistol. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. On target over the middle. Flying out to the left. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cuse.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by TheU.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Abraham. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Hurricanes look to do some damage in the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Got it in the middle, it's Grove. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in down the middle. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 6th play of the drive coming up. He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points.
Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Defensively, the more speed you have on the field, the better. Not just to cover wide receivers, but when the QB does this and scrambles outside the pocket, now you've got guys that have really good speed going to catch a quarterback, an athletic quarterback at that. Really nice job by the defense.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looks as if he's going to run it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Bird. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.